Hey everybody, welcome back to the warbossfitz channel, and today in celebration of Speedfreaks going live on the Epic Game Store, we are going to be playing ourselves a Speedfreak game. We've got orks versus the human defense force. In all honesty, they're two custom armies. I'll link the list down in the description below. But first, let's go over the Speedfreak list. First, we got the big boss out front. He has the medic rule, so he can heal himself. We got a squad of 3 boss bikers in the back, 3 squads of 6 bikers, and 2 scrap jet wagons. Again, this is a custom army. Check out the list in the description. And then for the other team, we have the Human Defense Force equivalent. We have a ton of HDF bikers. Again, this is another custom army, list in the description. We got 6 bikers. We got a boss and 6 scouts. We got 2 squads of 6 bruisers. And then we have 2 squads of 3 lancers, led by bosses. So here is our board today. It's going to be pretty basic because we are playing a kind of capture the flag. We have 1, 2, 3 points for objectives on the board. When you touch the objective, you pick up the flag, and you're trying to get that to your enemy's deployment edge. If you get there, you get a point, and then the flag respawns on the point. So this is going to be running for 4 turns. Again, I'm making this up as we go along. I love making new oddball games for OPR. Let's see how it works. So Uncle C's going to be playing the Human Defense Force bikes. I'm going to be playing Speedfreaks. What did you say? If there was a day that I didn't play orks, you're going to have to call somebody?
Yep.
Orks got a 5.
Wow.
And HDF got a 1. We're going to go ahead and set up, and we'll be right back. So we are done with deployment. We got some bikers over there. And we got bikers there. We got scouts there. We got our 2 lance squads in the middle. And then I believe that's a squad of bruisers over there. And for the orks, ignore this. We have bikers and a rig. We got bikers, the boss, and another rig. And then we got the boss bikes and bikes. And these guys, because I know everyone likes to ask me questions, these guys are made by Gear Guts. These are his Speed Boy line. So first activation we're going to do over here, because the orks get to go first. I see his scouts are already on that objective, so we're going to have to make sure that he at least gets hurt while he's trying to take it. This squad of ork bikers is going to move forward to here. We are all going to be within 12 inches, and we're going to daka that squad of bikes. So here we go with the opening salvo. We got the bike guns, 3 shots apiece, hitting on a 5 with ferocious. So we got 1 hit, 2 hits, I'll take those out, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5, and that turns into 6. So 6 hits at AP 1.
So on a 6.
Bang! Okay, you're down to your leader. Car horn in the background gives ambiance. So then we have 6 regular old shots hitting on a 5. So that will end up being 4 hits from those 2 6s. AP nothing.
Saving on 4.
All right, you're down to 1 wound left. Morale test for your boss guy. Okay, you're good. Got that Mo Daka love going on. Before, he was like, man, how many shots you got? I'm like, I don't know, 24. He goes, oh, God, but I hit on a 5. And then he goes, yeah, but it's you playing the orks. I'm like, oh, true. So in response, we got a unit of lancers coming forward, 8 inches. And who are you going to shoot at?
Well, let's see. We're going to shoot everything into Mo Dak nuts.
So here he goes with his mounted gun, 6 shots, hitting on a 4, AP 1. Okay, 1 hit. Okay, for the bikers, saving on a 5. Takes 1 wound. Oh, there you go. 3 pistol shots on a 4, saving on a 5. Fail all 3, so I lose a bike! So that would be 1 dead Daka boy, and 1 guy is down to 2. Next, we're going to have the unit of boss bikers move. They are going to zip over the objective point and pick up the flag on the way. So we got that unit of bikers over there with all their shotguns. They're going to go 8 inches over here. And they're going to blast into my ork boss bikers. So their shotguns and their mounted guns are the same thing. 4 shots apiece, 24 shots hitting on a 4. So that was 9 hits. The boss bikers save on a 4, but it's AP 1, so it goes to a 5. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 saves. We're going to lose 1 bike, and 1 is down to 1 wound left. So I lose 1 on the bike, and 1 bike goes down to 2, but we hold on to the objective. And we realize we made an oopsie poopsie. For some reason, when we looked at the list, we forgot this squad had toughness 3. So these guys are going to move them over here. And then we are going to, through the magic of editing, 4 bikes come back. But one of them is wounded. So, whoops. Next, after seeing the crazy reincarnation properties of the Human Defense Force, the boss is going to move forward. He goes, I got some shotguns. This is how you do. So the boss has 9 shots with his shotguns. Well, he's got like bike shotguns, and he's also carrying the shotgun, hitting on a 5. 3 hits. AP 1. Save it on a 6, so that's enough to kill 1 more bike, and now it'll put you into a morale test, which you already passed from last time, so we're going to say you pass it now. Next, this unit of bruisers is going to move forward over to here, and then they are going to blast into the big boss. Okay, he's got 2 fusion guns in there. He's going to fire those off first, hitting on a 4.
AP4, let's do this.
Oh, there's 2 hits. Saving on a 6. I failed them both, but that I got 9 toughness, so I go down to 3. 12 shots, AP1 on a 4. He ended up with 8 hits. Now, my big boss on the trike only has an armor of 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. Apparently, the only thing the boss showed him how to do is how to explode spectacularly. Next activation for the orks. That unit of bikers is going to move forward, getting themselves close enough to start blasting into that unit of bikes. So here we have 18 shots on a 5 with Furious. Hey, looking like we're doing good.
Roll.
So we got 5 6s and 3 5s. That's going to be 13 hits at AP1.
Rolling Christmas colors on this one. Look for 6s. Ho, ho, ho. Crap.
So you saved 3, so there's 10 wounds. And then I got the 6 pistol shots for another, for another 6 at AP nothing.
You having fun with this?
I am having fun with this.
AP nothing?
Yep.
5s.
Woo, 15 wounds. That's a morale check.
A little bit. 4.
That you pass.
Oh, God.
So there goes a whole 5 bikes. Decker. So now the reincarnated scouts are going to grab the objective as they ride by, and they are going to charge into that unit of bikers. All right, so our scouts here have 9 attacks with the leader at AP4, hitting on a 4 with Furious. Okay, so you missed 3, but then you picked up 2 more for 8 hits. Saving on a 6. I saved 1. So that takes out 2 bikes, leaving me 3 there. 6 attacks back, hitting on a 4 with Ferocious. So it's going to be 4 hits. Maybe nothing.
5s.
Okay, so you take 4, so that'll be a bike plus the one that's wounded. Now I need to make a morale test because I failed horribly. Oh no! Alright, so I take those out. These guys, I was at half strength, so run away! That middle is losing all of its orks, so we're going to send this guy over here on this flank that direction to there, and then my scrap jet wagon is going to fire into that unit of scouts. Okay, first thing we got is we got 2 rockets hitting on a 4. That's going to turn into 3 hits at AP2, deadly 3.
Got my scouts?
Yep.
Well, 6s. Yeah.
All right, so that takes out the scouts and then puts 3 wounds on the leader. So you got 3 left. And then I got 3 shots at AP2, because why not? That's going to be 2 hits.
6.
Okay, so you're down to 1 wound left. Morale test. And you pass. So the scout goes away, and the leader is down to 1 wound, and he's holding the flag. Okay, the Lancers are going to go their full 16 to pop, well, to hide there around the edge. Ambush. They just need a little help on this flank over here. So on that flank, we're going to have the Ork boys zip through all the way over to there, and they are going to pick up that flag.
8 inches?
Yep, the bikers move forward 8 inches, and they're going to blast them some orks. Firing off the 2 fusions first.
On a 4.
Okay, there'll be 1 hit. On a 6. That's dead bike.
4 to AP nothing on 4.
Okay, there's 3 more. Saving on a 5. Ooh, I lose 1 wound.
12 at AP1.
So you have 5 hits with the AP1s, and I make 2 saves there. So I lose a total of 1 whole bike from the deadly, and then 4 more wounds. So I lose 2 bikes, and 1 is down to 2 wounds. Bingo, bongo, deca, So my last activation, this guy here, he is gonna go. Actually, he is gonna ram you. He's gonna thud. So the scrap jet has impact of 3. For 3 hits, AP nothing.
Force.
No. That 1 wound's all it took. So that will knock out that leader, and then the flag transfers to that guy. So the end of round number 1, we got some boys up there, the boss boys. They are carrying a flag. Over here in the middle, one of the scrap jets is carrying a flag, and then over here, these boys are carrying a flag. I have all 3 flags, but we have scored no points because we have to get the flags to the opposite board edge. Let's start round number 2. First activation for the humans. He's going to charge me with a unit of lancers. So here we go. Heavy impact on these bikes. He's got 4 impacts. Hitting on a 2. 3 hits. AP1, saving on a 3. Oh, yeah, we're good. So now he has all these bikes with lances, 2 attacks apiece, 3 on the leader. They are AP1 lances, but he has thrust. So he hits on a 3, and they are AP2 with fury. 4 misses, but then we got 2 back in for the 6s for a total of 7 hits. Saving on a 4. Ooh, I take 3. So that means I'm going to be down to 6.
The leader has just 1 more random attack on a 4.
Okay. Nope. Morale test for the scrap jet. That's a fail. He's going to drop the flag. We are stunned. We are down to 6. We also dropped the flag. These guys are going to pick it up. Ta-da! Over here with the bosses. We will go 16. We're not quite at the edge yet. Ta-da! We are that far. Next, the Lancers, with their being fast, they're going to be able to wrap around the back of the bike squad. So we got 4 heavy impacts. 3 hits. Saving on a 6. 1. Okay, so I take 2. 3s. All right, well, no furious. 5 hits. Saving on a 6. I saved 1 for a total of 6 lost. So I got 2 bikes left. We're going to fight back the Lancers, because why not? On a 4, 1 hit.
4. Oh, that failed.
All right, so you take 1 wound. I need to take a morale test, which I promptly failed. So we lost 2 full bikes, and because there's only 2 left, when we fail the morale test, the rest of the bikes take off running, and now the Lancers are the proud owners of the objective flag. Next, we're going to activate this unit of Ork bikers.
Dick move, bro.
They're going to move there, and then they're going to fire over into that unit of bruisers. So they're in range of our main guns, 18 inches, 3 shots apiece, on a 5. Grand total of 5 hits, saving on the 4. You take 2 wounds. Uh-oh. So all that shooting, we made a whole lot of noise, did 2 wounds. Yay. So now the bruiser bikes, they're going to move forward here, and they are going to concentrate fire on this guy. 2 shots at AP4. 1 hit. Save on a 6. That's a fail, so I take 3 wounds. 6 hits at AP1. Save on a 3. Oh my god, there's another 4. I need to take a morale test. On a 4. And he fails. So Buddy here, down to 2. And stunned, because apparently the dice don't like me today. My turn, I'm going to unstun this guy. That unit of bikers, they're going to weave their way through the Lancers there, and then they are going to shoot at that guy. So they have their 2 shots, AP4, deadly 3. 1 hit. Saving on a 6. That's all I needed. Kablamo! Another one of my vehicles goes up in smoke. And Mr. Pinkhair over there is going to try to shoot the bosses. So it is rocket a shotgun. 4 shots, AP1 on a 4. One hit. AP1 saving on not that. So I take 1 wound. That means, yeah, I'm good. I'm not under half. So that knocks Big Boy here down to 1 wound remaining. So at the end of round number 2, those guys are on the way over there. I have 1 unit of bikes left, and I have 1 rocket buggy left. And then where did all my boys go? He's got that flag. He's got that flag. So yeah, I get to go first in round number 3. This unit of biker boys We are going to move to there and then open fire again on those bruisers. Hopefully the dice gods say do better. So there we go. We got our 6 main guns again, hitting on a 5 with ferocious. Oh, the dice did a little better.
So on a 5.
You save 1, so you take 7. Still not enough to make a morale test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There you go. So those bruisers are going to come over here to the cacti, and they're going to shoot. Why are you picking on me? I got no more boys left.
Your big red rockets in my way.
2 shots on a 4, deadly 3. 1 hit on a 6. Nope, so I take 3. I'm down to 3.
All right, so 8 shots, AP 1, hitting on a 4.
3. Come on, Gork. Or Mork. 3 up. Son of a bitch! Come on! As the orc gods looked down from on high and said, "F you, war boss." So over here, we're going to touch the edge. We're going to get our point. This is going to respawn over on the objective marker. And they're going to shoot here. This is just kind of, you know, moral support. Hey, look, I hit you 6 times. These guys hit on a 4 because they normally hit on a 3. 3 quality.
5s.
Yeah, she gone. Guess what you get. So at the end of round 3, I scored a point. But see, this is all I have left. Over here, he has moved his 2 Lancer units uncontested towards the board edge. And this unit over here. On to round number 4. At least I get to go first. So the only thing we can really do with these orc boys is we can come to here. And again, for a total moral victory, we can shoot the ever-loving crap out of those bruisers. So at least we got lots of shots because we are close, hitting on a 5. Oh, Orky Vengeance. 11 hits at AP 1.
5s.
So you saved 3 for 9 wounds. Morale test. You're going to pass. Come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep. Yeah, you're down to 1 guy with 1 wound. And then he's going to turn and fire the fusion gun right back at me. Hitting on a 4.
Damn it.
Ah, you missed.
AP 1 on a 4.
1 hit. I take a wound. So I take 1 wound with the orcs. And then over there, we're going to hold because there's nothing that we could do over there. Second squad of brutes, or what are they called? Bruisers. Bruisers. So used to orc words. Bruisers. They're going to move there, and they're going to shoot at that squad of orcs. Because why not? Make the hurting stop. Fusion guns.
Finally!
I love how he's shouting finally, like my army isn't just wiped out. On a 6. Yeah, there goes 2 bikes.
AP 1 on a 4.
4. Save it on a 5. I take 2 more. Hilariously, morale test. Gonna fail. What away? Here's the 2 deadly 3s, and then the other guy goes this. I know it's probably out of order, but I don't. At this point, what does it matter? We're gonna end the game stunned. Then the last 2 activations for the humans on the bikes. The Lancers go to the edge of the board, scoring them 2 points. So that's the end of that. Yeah, my orcs got decimated like they normally do, but it was fun. That's the whole point. If you guys liked what you saw, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And this scenario, we just kind of made this up, between some Halo stuff, capture the flag, and some dodgeball ideas. I don't know. 2 fast armies. This made sense. So make sure you check out the channel sponsors, PrintedStarships.com. Link down in the description below with a discount code of 20% off. And then we have Corvus Terrain with a discount code of 15% off for all of your FDM terrain sci-fi futuristic needs. And that'll do it for us out here today in the garage. Good job, Uncle C. He wins again. I hope you guys are having fun playing OPR wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.